I just happened to know the audio meter from my microphone wasn't going up or down, and I'm wondering why. And I looked. I'm like, I know I had just turned it on and checked that, and I saw the light wasn't on the power supply, and I followed it, and the plug had gotten unplugged. So, but hey, we got microphone now. Actually, it seems maybe a little quiet. I don't know why. I might have to readjust the microphone here. But yes, thank you for stopping by today's live stream. I appreciate it. I know I said yesterday I was going to be going back into a way out, but you know those plans changed for good reason, and I'll get to that game when we can. It's got two people, so you know it's scheduling, but that's no big deal. I know I support Instant Star 20, so you can still go check her out. Twitch.com Instant Star 20. She's awesome. But anyways, yeah, we're back. I'm going to be doing WWE 2K19, the career mode. Like a lot of games, kind of been a while since I've been to that one. But we've, you know, got the other stuff we're playing, got that all cleared out so we can get back to this. And I got to check because I keep seeing a red light. But it's looking okay. So hopefully we're good for a stream. And yeah, so says we're at chapter 8, and I was just looking it up. I think it said like 15 chapters, so we're about the halfway point. So hopefully we can, you know, get this one knocked out too. But definitely next week, gonna be starting Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been really looking forward to that game. I got it a while ago, but just backed up with so much stuff to play. So definitely gonna start that one, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a second game because I ended up taking on like so much at one time. I was playing WWE 2K19, Star Wars, Bounty Hunter, Spider-Man, Fallout 76. I had like so much going on at once. So I don't know. So I'm still gonna try to fit in Fallout 76, but you know maybe I'll just focus on Red Dead. I don't know. Do one game at a time. I'll have to decide it. But definitely starting Red Dead 2 next week, which I like. Looking forward to. So, but for now, let us jump back in. You can't see because that was a delay, my little effect there. You can't see it because my head's in the way. It says chapter 8, never give up. Which I don't fully remember. I think the last thing I was doing was a one-on-one match with Randy Orton, and it was giving me some difficulty. But yeah, while this is going, I need to just readjust my mic. Alright, so hopefully the vibe's a little better. But this John Cena thing, weren't we a while past that? I don't remember. Remember we got the John Cena thing and I was joking about how bad the voiceover was. But it's weird, like we had already like passed by this, or is this going to be a setup for the match I was in? I don't remember. Hello, Evie the Veg. No, I don't think against John Cena, at least not yet. That's funny, I just said at least not yet, and Cena, well, the bad Cena voice.
You gotta see this guy who's blowing up on the indies. You gotta see this guy who invaded NXT and stuck it to Triple H.
I forgot exactly what this does set up, because it's been a while since I was doing this, but... But yeah, this John Cena voice is just so bad, though. They didn't even try to get somebody that sounded like him.
You gotta see this guy who went to Japan and beat Nakamura and AJ Styles in the Dome of all places. Now, most people would get caught up in all that.
I can understand, you know, Cena being busy, trying to get him doing all the movies and doing and stuff, but yeah, he should, like, whoever did the casting should have at least tried to find a sound alike. Oh. And I never actually turned on my lights.
So I'm out here tonight because I want to know, do you measure
Not that big of a deal now, but a couple hours from now, the sun's going to be going down, so... Let's see. Cena needs to prove he still measures up. Wants to face Cena to prove he measures up. I don't remember what I chose last time. I know I went through this dialogue. But I'm going to go with Cena needs to prove he still measures up. Because, you know, he's... In real life WWE, he's not around as much. Oh, you don't remember what Cena actually sounds like? Yeah, it's not even close. It's more like Randy Orton's voice.
I think the question you should be asking, John, is whether you still measure up. You said it yourself. You've been around for a while. Some people might even say you've been around a little too long.
Now, don't hide behind that statement. If you're one of those people, say it to my face.
Those are fighting words, yeah.
You're past your prime, and I'm just getting started.
Okay. So
remember, whatever the last match I was in, though, like, it was giving me a little difficulty to get past it, and that's where I ended my stream last time I played this.
It just so happens that we have a show coming up called SummerSlam.
But I actually forgot to ask, how are you doing? Is it EV or Ev? I'm assuming the veg. But you is like EV the letters, or do you Ev, or that's like, just want to know how to pronounce it right. But how are you doing either way?
The next thing you're going to hear people say is, "You gotta see this guy."
Like Evan. Okay, so Ev the veg.
I guess that's a yes. Wow,
I just want to make sure I get that name pronounced right, so.
At SummerSlam.
I'm doing alright. Just dropped my car off at the shop. Fun time, yeah. Next week. So yeah, last time I had my car worked on something, I just needed to get I had a slow leak on a car tire. I had to get that patched. And I'm sitting there, you know, waiting. It was like an hour and a half, and I'm waiting for them to say something. See, I thought it was a match against Randy Orton that I had. But yeah, it's like an hour and a half. I was waiting and I didn't hear anything. So finally I go up there and I'm like, hey, is there any update in my car? And they're like, oh yeah, it was done a while ago. You know, nobody bothered to let me know.
But unlike you, Buzz,
I'm doing good.
Cheap gimmicks like viral videos or invading someone else's show.
Hopefully that expensive fix might be my transmission. Oh, that sucks.
But that's not what gets rewarded these days, is it? No.
Yeah, I think transmission could be a lot of money.
Win a few matches on SmackDown to get
so, yeah, hopefully it's not that.
Shows of the year. Well, I am sick of it. I am sick of it. I should be facing John Cena at SummerSlam, not you. That is my spot.
So I forgot, if it's my transmission, I'm just going to get a new car. Yeah, depending on how much it costs, yeah, you may be better off with that. Is your car pretty old, or?
But instead, let me give you one reason why you're not facing Cena. Because we've seen
I don't remember, was this like a no disqualification match, or I think there was some interference or something. I know there was something that was making it difficult to win this match.
Not Cena versus Orton part 589.
I don't give a damn what the
But yeah, it had to be
universe wants.
Like at least a month since I last played this, I think, so. I don't fully remember what was giving me difficulty with this match against Randy Orton. So 2005, I got for 250 bucks. That's pretty good.
What's in it for me?
The chance to prove everything you just said about me.
That's fine. But I was thinking more like if I beat you.
Come on, stop running your mouth, Randy. I knew it was a junker, I just wanted to last a few months. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, in reality, a car is just really just something to get you from point A to point B, so. That's why I never understood, like, people buying, like, the super expensive fancy cars. I said the only reason to have a super expensive fancy car is simply just to have a super expensive fancy car, to, like, just brag and say, hey, I can afford this thing. I'm like, even if I was rich, I wouldn't want that, you know? I just want a car that, you know, runs nice, it's comfortable. I used to play these WWE games so much when I was a kid. I never actually watched wrestling, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm a wrestling fan, yeah. Although the WWE product has definitely, to me, gone downhill. And even the WWE video games I felt were, it was just kind of copy and paste, and they weren't doing good. And they definitely, this year, they definitely made some improvements finally. Hopefully, later this year, when the 2K20 game comes out, that can be even better, you know, more improvements if they keep building on it. Yeah, I'm not a car guy. I'm fine with a beater. My next car will be new, though. Something that's reliable. I can see the corner of my eye. I can see Randy Orton coming. Oh, damn, that crowd noise is loud in my headphones. I had to turn the volume down. Oh, no, damn, no, not restart the match.
Can defeat him. What does he have to gain? I think it's a matter of pride. Well, there's a fine line between pride and stupidity.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't think I'd go like a... like an old beat-up junk car, unless I had a reason to buy one. But yeah, it's like I don't need like a Lamborghini or a Porsche or, you know, something. Something that expensive is definitely, I think, just unnecessary to me.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. With these two guys, we all knew
Did I? Oh, I missed a reversal.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So let's see. My objective is to get Randy Orton to red health while in the ring.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a putt cover.
Oh, could got the kick out. I'm gonna get a hybrid of some sort, better for the environment and good on gas. I've never actually driven one. I'm not sure like how they perform and stuff, but yeah.
Shoulders on the mat. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there. So resourceful.
Yeah, I've never like tested one out either to know if they do like work better or not, but nice. Yeah, Randy brutal. The computer AI is pretty aggressive in this game. They definitely stay on you.
Beautiful technique.
I think that's definitely, you know, one of the things that can sometimes give you trouble is like once they get on the offense, they definitely stick on it. Oh, I was not paying attention to hold on that submission hold.
Oh, and he slips out. Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not. On the shoulders here.
I think I missed the reversal.
Ooh, what impact. He's not looking good here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys.
His shoulders are down. He's a long way from the
Good, got to kick out there. It's too early for a pinfall anyways. I should be able to kick out at this point. That just went totally wrong, but that's nice. Oh, damn you, Randy, damn you. Laughing my ass off. You look like you just died. Not yet, but if I do remember the last time I played, I think I did this match actually a couple times against Randy Orton, and there was something that made it really, really tough. Oh, I have a signature move, but so does Randy. Oh, now I got a finisher. I think it'll definitely help. I don't know. Should I do a finishing move now? Let's give it a try. I'm just going to go for a pin. Screw the bonus objectives if I can get the match done.
No, shoulders up at 2. Wow.
The shock face emoji, yeah.
Got him up. So much damage to the neck.
I gotta keep working on his head, because his head is yellow if I need to get him red at least. Couple stomps.
What a stomp. Good grief. I
Anyway.
don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault. Things are looking dire for both. Oh, my.
All but over. Yeah, things look bleak right now.
He's in big trouble here.
Yeah, no, sometimes like the little objective that's in the top left corner, sometimes those seem optional, but sometimes they're also mandatory to proceed, so I'm not sure in this case.
Uh-oh. Hung out to dry.
Finisher.
Had nothing left.
I should have tried to do the comeback, at least it gets me off the mat. Damn, I missed again.
He's got him covered. That was nowhere near
Ooh,
a 3
that was
count.
close.
How'd he do
Oh,
that?
I'm bleeding. Alright, yeah, let's get up. Off the ground. Alright, so he's red. That's good.
What's Triple H doing here?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, it was outside interference.
About to have a new
Wait
main
a minute. AJ Styles might have something to say about that.
Why is AJ attacking Triple H? This is career suicide.
Some people value friendship over money, Corey.
Oh, those people are idiots.
And here comes
Oh, you son of a bitch, you got me with the RKO.
Gotta be it.
cover.
Triple H, yeah. And that's, I think, the part I was never able to get past was he usually gets a finisher right after that cutscene. So if I get a finisher, I should save it. Oh, that's a good start. I missed my running move and he hit me. Damn, that's hard. Yeah. Well, the most difficult doing this career mode match I had was a 4-way match, and that was a nightmare because you could not get a pinfall because there's always somebody available to break it up on you. And it took like so many hours. Finally, it just came down to more getting the right timing of having, you know, people occupied. What the hell? That went totally wrong. So I was doing more like a shooting star press kind of thing, and it acted like a drop kicker somehow.
Very effective.
But yeah, the fatal 4-way, it just took me so long to get the right opportunity where, you know, the other two people were occupied and I can get a pinfall on somebody, because they're really good at breaking up the pinfall too.
Some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that.
I believe I have this on the normal difficulty as well. You have like easy, hard, and normal and stuff. I'm pretty sure I have it on normal.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. Oh, right to the body. That hurt.
Alright. I should probably... I haven't done much to his legs, so I don't know why I was going to his legs there. Stick on either the head or the body.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken his
Those are going to be the two things that I
This guy has plenty of fight left in him.
get red on Randy.
Like he still has plenty of energy in that body.
Judging by the fact that they had a cutscene with Triple H, I'm pretty sure it is mandatory I have to get him red to initiate the cutscene. You just broke his leg.
Mark my words.
Ah, I kind of wish.
The quick reversal there.
Then he wouldn't be able to get up and, you know, definitely give me more of an advantage. Oh, damn. I'm always
He's stumbling
bad too. Oh, I shouldn't have used that yet. But I'm definitely always bad too on the reversal timing. Not always bad, but
He's just taken on so much punishment.
like older games, I know they used to be a lot more leeway on reversal time. This, you know, a lot of times you really have to be so specific. I don't even have Randy yellow yet, and my body is orange.
Nasty drop.
Come on. Gotta get him yellow somewhere. There, finally his head's yellow.
I think we know what this is.
Alright, so we'll give him a signature. Good, I made him bleed this time.
Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick. Oh, damage to the body.
Good, good, good. Got him red. And I have a finisher now, so hopefully I can pull off the win this time.
Wait a minute. AJ Styles might have something to say about that.
Why is AJ attacking Triple H? This is career
I
suicide.
don't think Randy has a finisher unless it automatically gives him one after this cutscene. No, he doesn't have one.
Ooh, neck breaker.
But he's doing a comeback, and that will probably give him a finisher.
Impact. Randy, you got every ounce of that one. Down they go. I knew it was only a matter of time. Thunderous slam. Incredible.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a signature at least, but
He's fighting back here.
nice. Got a reversal. But I am red. I've got a lot of damage on me. If I can just give him a little bit extra to wear him down, and then I can hit him with a finisher, I can hopefully win this one. However, I don't want to do the finisher yet because I don't think it's going to be enough to win. So I can get a pinfall out of this, actually. Yeah, I didn't think so. Still did some good damage to him, though. Oh, I can move another signature, actually. Nice, I have one. If he doesn't reverse it like that.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Oh, damn it. Perrin Grennis, thank you so much for the work. I appreciate that.
I think we know what the Viper's doing. Yeah, Randy Orton was in position.
And this might be the end of the match now because he's going to probably go for a pinfall after this, but if not, go for it. Yeah, go for an RKO. If I can't hit the reversal, this may be it. Oh, I missed it.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. This is Randy Orton's chance. There's the pin. It's over.
Oh, especially when they hit that finisher on you. Like you have that just that little sliver of where to stop the meter to get a kick out. And then especially when you had so much damage, you can't get the first count, so you're already down by one. If you rush, you maybe can get the second one, but you have, besides the fact that it's a little gap, you also have no idea where it's going to actually show up. It can be sometimes in the beginning, at the end, so you almost have very little time to react. Yeah, that seems next to impossible. I wouldn't say impossible, it's just more like once he gets that finisher, then it's almost more of a sure bet for him. But I think because I still need to win more matches and build up my XP, so his stats are definitely a lot higher than mine, so he can do more damage than I can to him.
Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment and it cost him.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring.
I could probably take me double the amount of moves that it takes him to get me to the same amount of damage.
Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Yeah, the less damage you have, it's a lot easier to get that pin meter. Hey, stop taunting.
Big elbow. Harsh impact.
That's what you get for taunting, buddy.
Suplex.
If it was no disqualifications, I would probably definitely pull out a weapon and start beating him. But I always love that. The vertebraker, I think, has always been one of my favorite moves, despite how dangerous it is in real life. This will probably be a mistake. Oh, no, actually, I got him with a top rope move. Nice.
Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way. Oh man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. He's looking
I know when he goes for like a finisher or signature, though, if I can just be lucky enough to get the right time and reverse it on him, that would make a lot of difference too. But I think definitely the finishers and the finishers and the signatures have even less of a leeway for reversal time. And I wasn't even paying attention. I kind of started moving my hand motion there, and I wasn't available to. Well, referee took a lot to get in position there. Took me a while. That was horrible. I was way off on every single one of those pinfall counts, but I was saying, yeah, like I started when I was talking, I moved my hand, and I had it away, so I couldn't even hit the button for reversal. That one was definitely on me. I was spending too much time talking. I gotta fix that move, so switch it out with something else. Whatever that is, it was a drop kick. I don't remember what I selected there, whatever. It seems kind of ridiculous. So let's get a little breather. Yeah, you're not the only one that could taunt, buddy. However, my taunt was way too long, setting me up for it to get attacked by you. That took too long to get me to the ropes there. Yeah, that was quite wonderful. Not what I wanted to do. I just springboard off the ropes into the completely wrong direction. It's actually kind of funny. I was trying to do like a strong attack move. It's the same button combination and made me springboard off the ropes away from him. Something like that was more what I was trying to do.
Oh no, wrong way down. Beautiful technique.
Should have took the ring escape just to kind of break up his momentum.
Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for the follow.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
I appreciate that.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants.
Yeah,
to
it might be what was his name? Paul London's drop salt that he used to do, a combination of a drop kick and a moonsault. I gotta work on some stuff, but I'll be working later. No problem. Thank you so much for the work. I appreciate that, and I'll give it a good shot, and hopefully I can win it. I'll try to win it for you, and for that follow you gave me. And that bastard keeps reversing on me.
To the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Randy Orton looking to finish this one early.
No pinfall this time, Randy.
Kick out. It's gonna take more than that.
So you gotta go for a wear down hold, eh?
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Damn, I can't find the red spot.
He's really starting to
There
look
it is.
fatigued here, guys. And when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's gonna need to be careful here.
I never liked those wear down holds when 2K added that.
Oh no. And there are those biting, icy eyes, the venomous look of Randy Orton. Randy Orton looking to finish this one early.
Not today again, Randy.
I can tell you that.
Come on, get up while I was taunting. Get up, I can do a signature on him.
Randy Orton feeling good about himself right now.
Oh, didn't quite make it. So close to getting that meter filled up to get the reversal on that hold.
Buzz with the easy kick out. Not yet. Too early. Oh, break your crown. He looks absolutely.
Yeah, he's definitely had the advantage most of the time during this time. Oh, great. There's a signature.
I think he's in shock right now. And by the sound of this crowd, I don't vintage Randy Orton. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
And now it's back to me bleeding.
And Randy Orton makes the cover. Oh, how resilient.
Oh, that I just barely caught the edge of that.
Randy Orton looking in this.
Oh, great. Just waiting for him to go for the finisher.
Counter here.
Nice, I got the reversal. I went early this time, and earlier than I usually hit it. Hey, he can't get the win on the outside at least.
Showing off some of his speed there. Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is.
Yeah, how do you like getting your ass kicked, buddy?
Dream Street, Michael. What a strike. Man, what a slam.
I was hoping to try to hit him with a signature.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
I can kick out. Yes, good.
Win this match right there. What a
If I can get up in time, I could still possibly hit him with a signature.
grief. Oh, perfect kick. Now the old vicious head crank.
Damn it.
Look at the torque.
Yeah, he's not letting up this time. Sweet reversal, finally. Alright, so good. I hit him with a signature, which should hopefully give me, yes, 2 finishers. Nice.
Can he finish him off here?
Son of a bitch. He's gotta go right back on the offense. I said that a lot in this game, son of a bitch, because it does end up pissing me off a lot.
Nasty impact.
They do really make the computer-controlled opponents very aggressive. Okay, so good. So we got the cutscene,
What's Triple
and I
H
have
doing
2
here?
finishers.
This could get ugly real fast, guys. We're about to have a new man
So hopefully, if I can do this without him reversing,
say about that.
if I can hit him with 2 finishers in a row,
This is career
can I get a pinfall?
value friendship over money, Corey.
Because he doesn't have a finisher himself at the moment. Oh, nice reversal. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, give him the damn finisher. Let's just go try to go for the pinfall now. See if we can get it. 2. I didn't even need a second finisher. Finally. Thank you.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Surprisingly, I got that one done when I think I took the most ass kicking that particular match.
Here is your winner, Tom.
Wow, huge pinfall win here tonight. I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match. And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting
So that's actually kind of
matches
funny, though.
in
That
recent memory.
out of so far with my playthrough tonight, that match I think I took the most beating in the match. He had the offense for most of it, and that's the one I finally got the win on. Ooh. So do we have more matches in between, or are we moving on to John Cena at SummerSlam?
Hey, thanks for having my back out there with Triple H. If it wasn't for you, I might have lost my chance to face John Cena at SummerSlam.
No problem. I know you don't have many allies on SmackDown, but from now on, you can trust me to be there for you.
Can I?
I saw what you did out there tonight. That took some guts to put your match with me on the line. Honestly, I'm surprised you did.
I wouldn't be where I am if I played it safe. I don't take the easy way out, and no matter what obstacles are put in front of me, I never give up.
Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it.
That's just how I live my life.
King Robbie, is it, or King Roby? Thank you so much for the
And you think that's
follow.
all
I
it is for
appreciate
me?
that.
I busted my ass for everything I have.
And I hope you're doing good.
And will continue to do so until someone has to drag me out of that ring.
Guys, you have a match coming up. How about you settle this in the ring?
You know what? That's a good idea, AJ. With all this talk about never giving up, how about you put your money where your mouth is? At SummerSlam, how about we make our match a submission match?
All right.
Like I said, I don't play things safe. So you got it.
So submission match against
I
Cena.
hope you're ready to dance at SummerSlam, because I'm gonna make you tap.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Hey, come on, that's enough. Are you sure that was the right decision?
No, not at all. I need to start learning some more submission moves ASAP.
Yeah, I haven't actually, in this game, I haven't won a match by submission yet. I do have a few submission moves. So, I've got 7,803 VC. Can I not? Can't talk to anybody. No new messages. However, let's go spend some skill points. Oh no, I don't actually have style points, so I can't. I was thinking the VC was what you spend. Alright then, this is where, yeah, normal. If I wanted to, I can only change it when I'm at one of these menus, so I can't, I can only talk to AJ. I was trying to select back and forth, but I didn't realize AJ was actually highlighted.
Back at the pay-per-view, just in case Triple H or Randy Orton try to get involved again.
Hey, I really appreciate that. You've been such a big help, which is... I hate to ask for another favor, but would you be willing to show me the calf crusher?
I don't know, man. That's kind of my thing, you know? Can't be giving out all my secrets just in case we have to face each other again someday.
Look, I need help if I'm going to beat
I
Cena
still
in this
call it the
submission
calf
match.
killer.
I mean, I'll get down on my knees and beg if I have to.
Oh my, stand up. I'll show it to you.
Awesome. I owe
But
you
if I was to do a
Don't
submission,
worry,
that's
I'm sure we'll
not necessarily one of my favorites, you know. I'd probably more inclined to either do the Lion Tamer, the Walls of Jericho there, or, you know, a sharpshooter myself. Hey, good Dragon Sleeper. I've always been a fan of the Dragon Sleeper.
Triple H, but unfortunately, there's not much else I can do to help at this point.
I understand. The man sure knows how to hold a grudge.
Yeah, tell me about it. He's still holding one against me from 5 years ago. Anyway, good luck in your submission match versus Cena. Avoid the STF at all costs.
And I still call it the STFU. Easier said than done. Side match? What, against Bryan Danielson? I have an idea on how you can help me get ready for your submission match with John Cena at SummerSlam, but it'll involve you wrestling for a second time tonight. What do you mean? So I think I was bugged out. I think he was supposed to have dialogue. I can arrange for you to take on Chad Gable in a submission match. It would give you a chance to work on some submission moves before you face Cena. That'd be beneficial for practice. True, but on the other hand, it would give Cena more on film for me to study. That's a good point. It's your call. I'll do it. I think the benefits outweigh any possible negatives. Thanks for setting it up. Yeah. Plus, yeah, I get Chad Gable some TV
Now,
time.
don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. We have a real fan favorite.
I'll show him I'm ready,
Against
willing,
Chad
and Gable.
Gonna settle the score.
So, but yeah, this will definitely be good. I'm sure he'll be an easier opponent to beat than Cena in terms of stats, so it's good. You know, to be good practice or whatever to, you know, get the submissions down pat before I get into the Cena match.
Contest is a submission match From Connecticut, weighing in at 205 pounds, Tom.
I have to. I just downloaded the new moves pack. Was part of the deluxe edition I got there and stuff. So I have to see if any of those got added in the career mode. If it's something you don't have to unlock with, those stupid packs they have and stuff. But I have to see what other moves I've got too. See if I can update some of the moves. Because yeah, with the career mode, you start with so limited options, and they want you to buy loot packs like so many other games, hoping that you spend real money for them, but you can also earn it in game.
Chad Gable, big opportunity here tonight.
I don't think I've ever seen Chad Gable's entrance in this game yet so far.
Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
I think it really was a shame they broke up American Alpha way too soon. And then now, too, Jason Jordan's career might be over with, so.
Former tag team champion on multiple occasions, Chad Gable is ready to do big things on the big stage.
So, I'm pretty sure I have a sharpshooter, a dragon sleeper. I might have an ankle lock somewhere in there, some of the moves I've selected. I don't remember what I had unlocked and what I've actually selected, but. I know I've got some lower body stuff, so I should work on the head and the neck and or the legs. Or probably more the back, actually.
Beautiful technique.
Let's get out of the ring. Break up his momentum.
Back in the ring now.
That looks like he connected with something, but I think we both missed our moves. Yeah, a little Stone Cold Luthez press.
What an incredible moonsault.
So let's test out. What do I have for... Nope, reversal. I was going to see what I had for a lower leg submission hold at the lower body.
I don't think Chad Gable is looking so good right now. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what
Oh, look at that. I just totally overshot him.
Part of the process, guys. I don't think he'd tap now.
Let's get back in the ring.
Certainly lays the foundation for a tap out in the near future.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a
Tried to get all fancy, springboard over the top rope, and I just way overshot the mark.
Watch this here. Swinging neck breaker. He has something big planned. This could mean trouble.
Oh, you freaking Gable. I really should have tried to adjust the skin color too. I just look so pale compared to them. I'm like a freaking ghost in this game.
Harsh impact.
Alright, so lower body. Yeah, I figured it was a sharpshooter.
Is he done? He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Gable's got him hooked. Right on the back.
I need to do a lot more damage on his back, but I should probably focus. Pretty sure the head is a dragon sleeper submission in both my signatures and my finishers, although I could do top rope maneuvers. I say my signature and finisher, at least standing on the ground. The primary ones are, damage to the head.
Chad Gable doing a great job of turning that around. Stop in the leg. Just
Yeah, yeah, we'll skip back. Just got to get off the ground.
just dropped. Talk about having the living hell beat out of you. Things are looking dire for Buzz. Oh my! This could end it.
Yeah, I'd say it's not looking good for me. Damn, and he's got a submission right now.
Is he done?
And it's over.
One of the things a superstar who's competing in he persevered through this submission match.
That's so much for me trying to get a little more practice in.
Submission matches are all about imposing your will on your opponent, as we can see right here.
That AI is really aggressive, that's for sure.
From both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off. And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
Well, it was short-lived, but very little bit of practice. Do I move on to the Cena match now, or AJ was involved? Do I have a singles match against AJ? Go to SummerSlam. All right, so I wasn't paying attention there.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
I'm gonna have AJ in my corner
versus a formidable opponent.
All right, we'll see if I can see Cena. I don't know though if I got my ass kicked by Gable, but you know, at the same time, to his credit, Chad Gable is an Olympian, so not ashamed to lose a submission to him. Because you definitely can't say he's not the real deal.
A decade and a half of dominance.
Making his way to the ring.
I think Cena's still wearing the same shirt though. It hasn't changed. At least the same color. Yeah, I know they like changing the shirt so often so we can sell new merch, but yeah, it's been a while since they at least changed the color because he still has the bright green. To be honest, I stopped paying attention to his shirt, so I don't even know if it's the same logo on it, but I mean, it is kind of lazy though too, because a lot of the shirts, it's the same, you know, theme. They just kind of like, you know, mix up the colors, and sometimes things are going there and stuff. There's not much deviation. There hasn't been in his shirts for like at least the last 10 years, and it's pretty much, yeah, like just trying to swap out colors, you know, just so they can have something for kids to buy. It's a shame because Cena had some pretty creative shirts back in the day. Like when he first won the WWE, when he had like a little 8-bit Cena shirt that was like an old Nintendo game cover. You know, he had some good creative shirts back in the day, and then they just started getting, you know, lazy with their design and just kind of recycling the, you know, the shirt either says hustle, loyalty, respect, never give up, or, you know, some theme of that, and very little change with it as of late.
His opponent, accompanied by the phenomenal AJ Styles from Connecticut, weighing in at 205 pounds, Tom.
Like when it cut there in the entrance, AJ just kind of disappeared.
Buzz was a three-sport athlete in high school. He's going to need every bit of his athletic ability to prevail tonight.
I wish I could have been a three-sport athlete.
Shortcuts and failing upwards.
I could have possibly been a one-sport athlete, but All right, big match, Johnny.
Opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what a victory over Cena did for Kevin Owens when he first arrived in WWE. He went on to become Universal Champion.
I gotta stay aggressive on you because I know you're definitely gonna be even more aggressive and more stronger than Randy Orton even was.
That sounds more like a man who's gonna catapult right into a brick wall.
So, yep, there's a reversal. Oh, I picked you up somehow.
John Cena is perhaps the most dominant competitor.
How come picking him up? That should be... I was just trying to see if I do have a Dragon Sleeper from the head. Alright, I think we're doing okay. It's kind of weird, my OBS just disappeared off my screen for a second. And it went red, and I think we had some buffering, but I think we are doing good. We're back to green. The image seems to be frozen. Or now it's potentially catching up. Alright, now I think we're... No, still not back to... Now I think we're closer. I'm gonna unpause it. I think we're good with the stream. If there's any issues out there, just let me know. Wow. And I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about it too. I might not literally have to win by submission. It might be a cutscene if I get the objectives.
This is an amazing opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what
Yeah.
Cena did for Kevin Owens.
What the hell? I just kicked the rope. I was about to say that, yeah, I got the first move on Cena this time, but then I go do something stupid like, you know, kick the ropes and not even attacking Cena, and he was back on offense. It definitely seems like even when he put me in that submission hold, it kind of started, the little meter was definitely on his side for a big advantage. Yeah, look at, I'm still, it's like pretty early in the match and how long that went on for.
Forces his way free. Man, he just had so much resolve. Really working over the body.
It's... Recording is glitching. Not just the stream, but that was happening on my end on the recording, so... Hopefully this is okay. Oh, no. No, we do not want to restart. That's all I lose, at least. But I gotta get Cena to yellow, so at least it's not red. Damn, it's still kind of glitching a little bit. Kind of hope this smooths out.
Got him up. Gonna have a stiff while.
Okay, have you seen it? Yeah, it's fine. Like, what is a still image like this? It's moving. What if I move my hand? Seems fine on the web camera. I'm not sure what's causing that. wondering if I should start and restart the stream, but I don't want to if I don't have to.
What a stomp! Good grief!
Okay, from what I can see, it's looking like it's cleared up now.
That's
Hopefully.
how you wear down your opponent.
It's good because, yeah, I said I really don't want to have to restart the stream if I don't need to.
A good fight. Ooh, what impact! He's on the defensive now. This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here.
That might have been a mistake to use that so early.
Doesn't find a way to fend off.
Yeah, because I'm right back down on the ground, so that was a waste.
Oh, and he
Oh, good, good, good. Got him yellow. Ankle lock, yeah. See, that's a submission hold I can get behind. Who's got the STFU on me? Oh, good. Thank you, Triple H, actually. Now you're helping me.
Screw job written all over it. He's going to call for the bell. AJ Styles stopped Triple H from costing Buzz the match. He is getting absolutely manhandled here. There's a good chance he can't recover from this. WWE.
Yeah, how do you like that? Cena. Oh, damn you, Cena. I'm saying, how do you like that? And gets reversed on me. That's what I get, I guess, for running my mouth.
Understood just how dangerous his opposition was heading into this match. Of course, he understands that now, but it might be too little, too late.
Let's get a little bit of taunting in.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Gonna be some good damage. So probably, yeah, focus on the head, the upper body.
The sudden stop at the end. John Cena starting to show signs of fatigue. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, you.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Hi, reversed it on you. How do you like that, buddy? That wasn't a signature though, because now his signature turned to a finisher. Let's break up that momentum.
And he's heading back in. Here we go. Back inside the ring. What a clothesline! Ouch! Submission time.
I figured, yeah, Dragon Sleeper. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Cutscene. I wasn't even paying attention to the objective. Hell yeah. Since I activated that cutscene with the Dragon Sleeper, I'm going to actually count it that I won with the Dragon Sleeper, not the Calf Killer. Oh. Go from an Olympic athlete to an Olympic gold medalist.
You have accomplished amazing things on SmackDown. I've been so impressed that I think the Raw audience also deserves to see what all the buzz is about. So that's why I've negotiated with Daniel Bryan, and we were able to agree on a special one-time trade, sending you to Raw immediately.
I don't want to go to Raw. SmackDown's a better show, usually.
Buzz is headed for Monday night.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I wish I could say good riddance, but we'll be right there with him.
All right, so that's got to probably be the end of, yeah, I'd say Chapter 8, because it seems like me going over to Raw would be this supposed to be a licensed guitar. That would, yeah, definitely seem to be a start of a new chapter. Did I lose the the United States title though? I don't remember when I lost it. Because I had the four-way match where I was defending it, I think. Unless it was a cutscene in between that I lost it. But anyways. Let's see, I got some new messages. John Cena. No excuses. You were the better man tonight. You proved that. You measure up. Damn straight, Johnny. Oh, I was thinking like how he calls himself the new Daniel Bryan now. I was thinking like, wait, they had it, did they update it that he gets called the new Daniel Bryan, but it's new for a message. Actually, I was supposed to do that, and it clears it out. I just threw me off for a second. I thought it was saying like a message from the new Daniel Bryan. Sorry, trade announcement. Shouldn't it be sorry the trade announcement? I mean, somebody maybe should consider proofreading that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but anyways, sorry trade announcement came out of nowhere, but had to keep negotiations with Kurt Angle confidential. He made me an offer I couldn't turn down. Good luck on Raw. You're going to do really big things. I'm kind of curious who I got traded for. You know, depending on who I get traded for, that shows like how much value I would be considered as. Now, if I got traded for Kurt Hawkins, yeah, it's not good. You know, if I got traded for somebody like, well, definitely not Roman Reigns wouldn't happen, but somebody like Seth Rollins, you know, or Dean Ambrose, that's higher on the list. But anyways, Kurt Angle, see Monday Buzz, can't wait. I really hate that Buzz nickname. AJ Styles, what a night. Glad I could be a small part of it. I can't believe they're sending you to Raw, but we made a bond here that can't be broken that easily. Got your back no matter what show you're on. Charlotte Flair, sorry you're going to Raw, but that win over Cena deserves a great big woo! Come on, I can do better than that. Woo! There you go. That's a little better Ric Flair woo. And I think it said there's a new podcast. Yeah.
It's been over a month since Buzz beat Nakamura in Japan, and I won our bet. Now Buzz beats John Cena at SummerSlam in a submission match, just like I said he would, and you still won't say it.
Okay, fine.
Come on.
Man, you're... Okay, fine. Man, you're annoying.
Yeah, come on.
You're a wrestling genius. There, you happy?
Say it with my full name.
Pete Clark is a wrestling genius.
Yes! Thank you.
Now, can we actually talk about what happened with Buzz after the SummerSlam match? That's what people want to hear.
Yes, since I am officially a wrestling genius, now we can move on. So let's talk about the huge announcement that was made. Buzz has been traded to Monday Night Raw.
This sort of thing is unheard of. He was just reaching the top of SmackDown with his win over Cena, and then boom, he's gone.
That certainly turned the world of
Nobody's
WWE
saying still who I got traded with.
I mean, think about the potential matchups for Buzz that we're going to get on Raw. Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, Elias, The Miz, Braun Strowman, just to name a few. I'm really excited.
Slow down, wrestling genius. Buzz could very easily lose to every one of those superstars.
Technically, I already had a match against Strowman. It didn't go well.
Might be putting too much pressure on him.
Come on.
It's a lot to handle for someone who's still relatively new to WWE. Plus, if Buzz thought Triple H was getting involved in this business on SmackDown, it's going to be 10 times worse on Raw, where GM Kurt has to answer to Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon.
Well, you heard it here first. Buzz's career is headed for a downward spiral, and he's never gonna win another match.
That's not what I
Yeah, we'll
said.
see about that.
I just stated my opinion that's backed up by my experience as a WWE superstar. That's something a wrestling genius would have no clue about.
Oh, yeah, well, I strongly disagree. I think Buzz is going to be just fine. He's handled everything that's been thrown at him so far, and I see no reason that will change.
You know I'm going to have them beep that line I said about you being a wrestling genius when this airs,
What?
right?
You wouldn't dare.
We'll see.
All right, and yeah, 8 style points. So, well, let's go up the tree here, and we will make ourselves more powerful. I like the way to look of weight, strength. That gives me more damage. That's a better thing. Let's see. More agility. Oh, hell yeah. Body durability. That's what I definitely need because I take too much damage. Strike speed. Yep, it will attack faster. I don't know how many I'll get by the end of this, but I just keep kind of going up the list here. I don't know if it's something where you really are supposed to pick and choose. I'm just filling up everything as I go along. Aerial offense. I don't do it as much as I probably should, but aerial range, that's good. Give me more distance. Movement speed. Somebody said in a vice grapple speed, that could be good. Maybe if I go faster, it gives them less of a chance of reversal. I am out of style points. And I have no overcharge. Alright. Wait. Just making sure. I didn't have to kind of do anything to save it. I didn't want to go through all that and then like have not the skill points not have it save. That's the second time it's shown a guitar, so does that mean I'm going to have a match against Elias? Is it hinting at that?
There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
That part is true.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think. And in a very big way.
I was definitely focusing on the guitar. But it's not letting me know, am I going to walk with Elias or not? I was saying Miz, Maurice, and the B team, but they still would have been the Miz Taraj at this point when they were developing this game.
A milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. That's right. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV.
The most must-see talk show in television.
When my hand goes up, your mouth
goes shut. Yeah.
Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he
I think even though in the career mode and stuff, they'd still be the Miz Taraj. That I believe they, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas there have the B team music for their entrance.
I doubt it.
Cut a promo on the Miz, attack the Miz. I'll cut a promo on him.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving these people from having to endure any more boredom. Instead, I'd like to give them something actually worth watching. Me beating you for the Intercontinental title. And unlike that terrible highlight video, I guarantee that won't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
Are you insane? Or maybe you've just been inhaling so many fumes from your piece of trash van that you think you can interrupt my celebration and get a shot at my Intercontinental title.
What's the matter? You scared I'll beat you so bad that Miz TV will be canceled before it makes it to episode 101?
But at this point in the career mode, though, he should be a WWE wrestler long enough that he could afford something better than that old beat-up band.
I'm Miz, obviously. This is my beautiful wife, Maurice. And then there's the Miz Taraj, Curtis and Bo. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the new guy?
We've seen this before. He deserves it for interrupting this historic night.
Yeah, probably gonna set up either a 2-on-1 match or a tag match against the B team.
Maybe now we can watch the special Miz TV documentary he interrupted. Please, no. Welcome to another
That's not much of a
running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
not much of a beatdown they gave me.
I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias?
No crowd reaction.
Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge.
Definitely gets a big crowd reaction now when he talks about walking with Elias.
Learn that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for
Walk with Elias.
With Elias.
Yeah, see, no crowd chanting along with him. That's something they definitely dropped.
We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by the Miz.
Even by the time they were working on this, the crowd would have chanted along.
Before he's out of the biz, he drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's the interrupt.
So I don't know what was the point of getting the beat down to the B team then if it's not anything with him or the Miz, unless they're still going to get interfere in this fight. But I figured something was coming with Elias because I said that the loading screen kept focusing on a guitar.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough.
Call out the Miz. Challenge Elias. I wouldn't mind a match against Elias, but you know, damn it, Miz got his boys attacking me last time, so.
Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with the Miz after what he and his so-called Miz Taraj did to me last week. So, Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture.
Simpleton. I won't be simple when I kick your ass.
Too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miz Taraj in a handicap match tonight?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking a handicap match was going to get mixed in there somewheres. Unless somehow they get somebody else involved to make it a tag match before then, but.
In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
At 3-on-1? Is it too late to pick Elias after all?
I second that.
I think it probably doesn't matter which one you pick. I bet the outcome would still be the same. But damn, you kidding me now? Like, 2-on-1 was one thing, 3-on-1.
We have a real fan favorite against a tuned group of combatants.
Damn. I said Fatal 4-Way was tough. I don't know, 3-on-1 handicap match. Hopefully, at least the other two stay on the outside of the ring, and that's That's better than all 4 in the ring at the same time. Especially in this case where the other 3 would be against me. This one might be the biggest challenge yet so far.
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz.
Making his way to the ring from Connecticut, weighing in at 205 pounds, Tom.
There's been a lot of coverage on Buzz's falling out with Baron Blade, but
Gonna give it definitely a good fight though.
Buzz's other mentor, his father. I do know, however, that Buzz has an old saved voicemail from him that he uses as motivation before his matches.
Saxton, you been snooping through people's phones again?
No, Buzz told me about it, I swear.
I like that Corey Graves there calling out Saxon. You been snooping through people's phones again? I still, as of yet, I don't think I've heard Corey Graves say shut up Saxton. They really should have put that in the game.
And his opponent, first, from Chaplin, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds, Curtis Axel.
Wow, they couldn't even give him an updated entrance. Wasn't that an animation from many, many years ago?
Very talented performer, multi-time champion. I'm still not entirely sold on Curtis Axel. Sure, he's had glimpses of greatness, but he hasn't been able to sustain any sort of long-term success. Corey, he was once a Paul Heyman guy.
So each one of the 3 get their own entrance, which seems kind of odd, especially with, you know, the B team being a tag team. You'd think they would have at the very least come out together and then Elias separate.
Do you believe?
Sometimes.
And from Brooksville, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bo Dallas.
Yeah, so it looks like they must have been like a last-minute update to give them updated music, but they don't even have any kind of updated Titantron. This is their old gimmicks of like Bo Leave and, you know, Curtis Axel doing his kind of semi, you know, like the son of Mr. Perfect kind of gimmick. I was gonna say like a, you know, another Mr. Perfect, but they weren't really giving him like the whole, like something similar to Mr. Perfect, was just more finally playing off of him being the son of Mr. Perfect. Like he had that Titantron graphic and he still had that entrance. And Bo Dallas was definitely doing the Bo Leave thing. So what the hell is the Miz doing out here too? Isn't enough that it's 3-on-1 and we're gonna have to have Miz on the outside? Jeez. It's almost going to be technically 4-on-1. This is wearing his grandmother's kimono. It took a second for that to register in my head. Yeah, that was definitely one of the slight improvements they've done in commentary. That was a pretty decent line from Corey Graves. So yeah, it's the first time seeing any one of their entrances. That's kind of let the entrances go though, just mostly for any kind of the commentators that they have.
Handicap
any kind of worthwhile dialogue or anything that might be pertinent to the story that they're trying to sell with the career mode. Tell with the career mode, I mean. Yeah, Miz is gonna be hanging around here. He's got a little health meter down there. It says exit gauge. I'm assuming that means like the more he interferes, probably I think that meter goes down and then he gets kicked out by the ref. I'm assuming that's what the exit gauge means.
Oh, nasty impact.
Good little kick to the back. So far, I wonder if they lighten up the difficulty on this, because for the most part, I've been dominating Elias.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than
there it goes. Now he's back on offense. I was going to say, yeah, normally they reverse a lot sooner than that. I thought I might have got the timing right on that. I'm glad I did. I didn't take him long to go on the outside of the ring.
Believe it or not, I'd say he won the majority of
kick to the kidney.
I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin.
I forgot about that. I was expecting I was going to flip him on the inside of the ring. So I need to get Elias to red health and then hit him with a strike in the ring. Well, I'm going to have somebody go tag in Elias.
Despite being outmanned, you always knew
I can't get Elias to red if he's standing on the ring apron. If that comes a requirement too, that could be how they win this match if they don't tag Elias back in.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself, competing in battle royals.
Especially with 3 choices. Yeah, I mean, Bo could just tag in Curtis. He doesn't have to tag in Elias at all.
Giant battle royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
And boom, drop you on your head, buddy.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well,
come on, go tag out.
2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
It's like he missed a move, but it still made it seem like he connected with my legs and I went flying.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even
I thought that was a reversal at first.
It was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week.
Well, that
you know what? He should have
quite wasn't what I expected, but I'll take it.
Without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
I was kind of doing like a springboard leg drop while he was standing, but as long as it still counted as an attack. Hey, nice, thanks. You tagged in Elias.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap
the one technically he should have not tagged in.
What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters. Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Hey, normally I don't get to do a top rope grapple maneuver like this.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk
doing
and
the signature. So I got to get him red.
He's looking at it.
Spiked him. Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt
Not
it.
even yellow,
This
damn
might
it.
be the end of Elias tonight.
Maybe not.
Well, now he's yellow.
He stalked his opponent.
Let's see if I can give him something from the top rope.
Look at this.
And he reversed it. Hey, I reversed on him.
Oh my God,
Let's give you a sunset flip power bomb here.
That's it. He's lining him up.
Definitely getting a good crowd reaction, that's for sure.
He wants no part of this.
Super kick. Good night. Elias definitely tiring out
So
there.
there's yellow head, yellow body.
Envision this match going here tonight.
You know, I thought this match
Gotta get him red though and then give him the
tightly
strike.
contested. I guess that's not the case though.
I think they've lowered down the aggression, it seems, of the NPCs being a handicap match.
Boom, what impact. Elias got rocked there.
I was going to go for a submission. See if that would have been enough to get him red if I could hold it on long enough.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major
Son of
injury
a
occur
bitch,
here
he had to
tonight.
tag in friggin' Joe Hennig. Curtis Axel. Oh, I could have escaped. I wasn't expecting that to pop up, so. I still had to break up his momentum with the reversal there. So now I gotta beat on you for a little bit just to get you to hopefully tag in Elias.
Can result in serious injury. Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable. Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was.
Come on.
He told everybody he'd
Get
go
up.
against Hawk and Animal. And
Go tagging Elias.
were a couple of LOD imposters.
Come on, I want to walk with Elias. So you go walk over there, walk to Elias, and go tag his ass in. Now just go stop on your feet. You ain't Shawn Michaels.
Match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or
Oh, yeah.
call them the Stooges.
No, you should.
Oh, it's gonna go for a signature.
A little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here.
Got a grapple moving before I got it in.
Oh, clothesline!
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Snapmare.
I was way too short on that. I wasn't expecting it to come up as fast as it did.
Incredible. That should do it.
That was definitely one of his dad's trademark moves, though.
Punch finds its mark.
What a slam!
Damn it, trying to go for a signature. I don't know why it wasn't activating. Wasn't giving me the move to tag in. Oh, and he tagged in the wrong freaking person. I don't need Bo Dallas.
Oh, dropped from above.
I'm red as hell. This is not what I need right now.
Dallas did it.
Well, it was going good for a little while, and then they started picking up the aggressiveness near the end. Alright, so let's see. We start off with Elias. We gotta try to do everything we can to stop Elias from tagging out in the first place.
Handicap match. And given the odds here, I suspect this one will be quick and not so painless.
I wonder if I can fight him outside the ring here. Come on, buddy. Come on. There you go.
Boom! Right between the eyes.
What a hurricane.
See if I can get some good damage on you outside the ring.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up.
At least this way, yeah, as long as we're on the outside, you can't tag anybody.
Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Suplex.
Get back in the ring.
Here, folks. Running out of time here.
Oh, come on, get in there.
And he's heading back in. And it's
I still caught him.
some. He's still got plenty of gas left
Nice.
in his tank, though.
He may very
Tiger
well find
suplex.
himself
Throwing
on the
tiger
wrong end of
suplex,
this
too.
decision if he doesn't come up with something quickly.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is.
Come on, I can get it. He's gonna. Yeah, I figured he was gonna bring me to his corner. Like I said, I just got to do everything I can to stop him from tagging. And damn it, he's going to try to tag.
Here's a tag.
And that's a tag out.
Opponent off the ropes. Big backdrop.
You are not supposed to be in the ring.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Go tag in your buddy. And your other buddy too, not Bo Dallas.
Back in the ring now.
Oh, caught the ref there with a little hit. However, the last time I played through, it didn't seem like the Miz got involved whatsoever. Maybe he gets involved in a cutscene. But
this will damage your back.
Kind of hit the ropes there. I'll stomp on your ass until you go.
Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered.
Go tag in Elias. That's not tagging in Elias, buddy.
Oh my goodness,
come on.
This hurts. Oh! He's starting to stumble here. He definitely has his work cut out for him here in this handicap match.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have
Good
taken
kick to the
too
face.
much
Come on.
offense up to this point.
Go freaking tag in Elias. No, don't counter. Look, here, I'll help you. You're in your corner. Tag. Elias, tag in. Somebody tag out. Come on.
Good night.
Look, you're still hanging around in your corner. Come on.
Curtis Axel was able to get out of the way there.
All right. I thought I was actually doing some kind of move to him, and it turned out he must have reversed on me. So he had a tag in Bo Dallas. Not the one I want.
Watch out, running bulldog. Hooked up.
Look, I believe that you need to go tag in Elias.
Oh, what impact. Ooh, look out there.
No, clotheslining me down. Go tag in Elias. Domo's place. Thank you. Thank you so much for the work. I appreciate that.
Look at Bo Dallas making his moves.
And I hope you have a good day yourself. So, oh,
Is he done?
I have not paid attention. I'm not gonna give up in a submission here. Damn, but he's getting a lot of damage on me.
He forces his way free. Man, he just has so much resolve. Boom! Right between the eyes.
Go.
Pile driver. But he's got to capitalize now.
Get your ass
Man,
up.
Bo Dallas is in trouble now.
Go. In your little corner.
Beautiful technique.
Go tag in Elias. Okay, see, both of them were calling for a tag. Go get Elias. Go get Elias.
What incredible power.
I think I need to get rid of that rock punch. That's too long of a setup.
Bo Dallas caught a little off guard there. He's up against an almost unwinnable battle here in this handicap match. This isn't
Go
his first rodeo.
tag
He had to expect
in
to take
frickin'
on some
Elias.
offense
I
here
need him in the ring.
Moonsault.
Seriously. Again, go back to your corner.
Harsh impact.
I'm kind of hoping he can get out of the corner when Elias has his hand out for the tag. Oh.
Ooh, what a punch. That's how you stop your opponent. Boom.
Well, finally, at least Elias is tagged in, even though they're on the offense and they're going to double team me. But at least I got Elias in the ring, which is what I need. Now I just need to get back on offense.
Curtis Axel's awfully proud of himself right now. Better be careful.
And I need to get his ass to the red. He's not even yellow, but I'm a pretty good orange.
This might be it. Oh, my. He's stalking his opponent.
And this might be a mistake. Oh, what? He's going to try to knock me off, bastard. Ah, look at you. Didn't get it in time, though. I hit the splash.
Elias definitely in a tough spot now. This is not at all where he wants to be at this point.
Good, good, good. A signature. It's going to give me 2 finishers.
This is his opportunity.
It's not quite red yet. What if I hit him with the finisher?
But can he follow up here?
Damn. Still not red.
Maybe not.
Can I hit him with a submission?
He's losing his grip, Michael.
Hanging on just long enough to get him red. He's orange. He's orange.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct.
No,
right
no,
now,
no, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Break free. Yes, 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 yes. Good, good. I would say I don't want him to tag out because I need to get him red.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Turn red on your head. Finally. At least I got to this part of the objective. That's good. Great. Oh, referee had to get in the way. I figured, yeah, cutscene. Yeah, oh, no. Miz got involved, but it's going to backfire.
That'll do it.
But of course, the cutscene doesn't explain how Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are on the apron, I mean, on the floor, knocked out.
There's 2, 3. They got it. What
Whew.
an incredible victory.
Such a tough challenge. Just I spent more time trying to get one of the other guys to tag in Elias just so I can get him to red.
Somehow overcomes the odds. Somehow he cheated.
Alright, yeah, I was kind of looking at my phone there for a second. So, that was challenging for a different reason. Like, I was thinking, you know, having 3 people involved in the match, you know, doing damage like that, but it was more of a challenge just trying to keep Sasha, trying to keep Elias in the ring, and then getting him tagged back in when he tags out. Alright, so we got Kurt I can talk to. That's it. No style points. But I mean, if the other 4 are hanging around back here, I probably could talk to them after talking to Kurt. He just slowly turned around.
I haven't noticed the impact you made on Raw already. In fact, if you can beat Bo Dallas tonight, I don't care what Miz says. You've earned a shot at his Intercontinental title.
I believe I can beat Bo. That's great. Thanks for looking out for me, Kurt.
And speaking of looking out for you, if Miz attacks you during the match, you'll still get your title shot.
Oh, I like the sound of that. You know, despite what some people say, you are a good GM. Yeah, the way Kurt's like, excuse me? The only person who ever said he was a bad GM was Stephanie, I think.
Wait, who says I'm not a good GM?
Yeah, he wasn't bad in the GM role. He was just maybe sometimes bad at delivering his lines. Which isn't related to being a GM or not. I gotta go get ready for my match. But yeah, I mean, him delivering the lines, that's got nothing to do with the GM role. But let's see, so I can talk with Elias. Both the B team count as 1 and talk to Sasha. Let's talk to Sasha first. Boss time.
I really hope you win tonight and get your title match with The Miz. I'm so sick of him and Maurice running their mouths.
Maybe I'll be the only one who finally shuts them up. Or maybe I'll be the one who finally shuts them up.
You'll be the first active superstar to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame if you can pull that off.
I kind of doubt it. You know, I have to do a lot more than that to get in the Hall of Fame, I think. I better start working on my speech. Yeah, that probably could have been better work dialogue. So I'm betting Elias is going to be a side match.
Keep an eye out for a receipt coming your way.
For what?
For the broken guitar, if you get my drift.
Well, you are the drifter. Yeah, side match. Can I... Apparently the guitar I broke last week wasn't your only one. Dialogue's bugged again. No, I have an entire collection. That's too bad. I was hoping no one would ever have to hear you play again. Sounds like you want to settle up on that receipt right now. I have a busy night, but thank you. I'm just gonna let it beat down. Yeah, I'll beat down on Elias. Gives me extra XP, and hopefully I win this one, unlike the submission match against Gable. It's gonna be a backstage fight, or am I fighting him in the ring?
And they're ready to go in
Backstage fight.
area.
I just saw my mic was muted. I didn't know how long I had it muted for. If I was talking and it was muted, I apologize.
Major pain.
Alright, so it's definitely a backstage fight here. So we can use environmental objects to our advantage.
Got him down.
Can I... I can get this. I thought it was actually a rolling cart, but it's something you pick up, I guess.
A ring simply cannot contain them. Here we go.
All right. I gotta get back on offense here. I'm not going down to Elias. Not today. At least I don't want to. It's not the plan, but I may not have a say in the matter. I want to break the table later, but table's still broken though. Let's... Oh, wrong button. Pick up the chair. Yeah, nice chair shot to the head.
Have a seat. Shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Caught you again, buddy.
Have a seat.
I was trying to see if you could wrap it around his throat there. Oh, yeah, it's just swing chair at that production equipment case.
Escapes trouble there.
I was trying to do a front grapple maneuver when we started standing there. I tried to do a running grapple move from behind, but then when we were just standing there trying to do a front grapple move, but I spun him around. Ooh, I have a signature. But no. Oh, damn it. And I fell on the chair, but I don't know if it counts as chair damage.
They're on the move again. Ooh, what impact. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I gotta get back on offense here and hopefully hit him with a signature and a finisher. That's not the way to do it. That's better. And of course he's got to go back to reversing.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker. That has got to be it.
Screw you, Elias. At least I got some XP for it. So probably still gonna have some dialogue with the B team. I'll go through that. And then before starting the match against Bo Dallas, I think I'm gonna take a break and then I'll be back. Can still talk to Sasha. She got anything new to say, or?
I really hope you win tonight and get your title match. You'll be the first.
No, same thing. But it's the same dialogue, then if I already went through it, then Sasha shouldn't be an option. Don't you?
Even if somehow you get past me tonight, you don't have what it takes to be Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, I think you need to actually have visited another continent to be Intercontinental Champion.
We're A-listers. We visit different continents just to go to movie premiere or the hottest new club.
Yeah, no. Technically, your gimmick is being the guys that tag around with the guy who does that. Oh yeah? What's the last continent you've been to?
Florida's not a continent, right?
No, I don't think so.
But it's surrounded by water. I thought that's what made something a continent.
No, you're thinking of an isthmus. Hey, you know what? It's none of your business what continents we visited. All I care about is embarrassing you tonight.
I think you've already embarrassed yourself. Alright, yeah, so I am going to... This'll do. Thank you so much for the alert. I appreciate that, especially alert while working, and the follow.
Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, so I'm going to just take a quick break for a couple minutes. I will be back, and then we will continue on here with the career. Yes, just looking at it, overall, I'm 59, so that's one of the reasons I sometimes get my ass kicked too easily, because a lot of these guys still have a lot higher stats than I do. As I keep, leveling up, I'm going to get better. But yeah, so take a quick break. I will be back, and I will see you in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it's weird that there's like really a delay before that effect kicks in and it switches the scene. But I am here back. We had ourselves a follower. I heard the chime go off while I was out of the room. JT Lowy 505. Hopefully I say that right. I'm not sure if it's JT Low or JT Lowy, but either way, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. I hope you're having yourself a very good day. And we are now going to go off to our match with Bo Dallas. And I'll show him who Bo leaves. I'm judging by the versus screen, it looks like he's going to have the Miz in his corner, which probably would make more sense if it was Curtis Axel, you know, because especially since Axel was just standing right next to him backstage. They're a tag team, and you know, when they were the Miz Taraj, you know, Miz wasn't really there to back them up, because that seems to be how the way the WWE uses that. They, instead of using these little factions to give a rub to the younger guys, they just use the, or not necessarily younger guys, but they just use the little guys, you know, as props to get over the guy that's already over, which doesn't really make sense.
Making his way to the ring from
That's something that really bugged me when they had like Evolution Legacy with Randy Orton. When they came out as a group, you know, the three of them together, they'd come out to Randy Orton's theme, not the Evolution theme. And Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. were like always there to, you know, back up Randy Orton, to get involved in his matches, to help him win. But they never had Randy Orton do anything for Ted DiBiase Jr. or Cody Rhodes. And I'm like, that defeats the whole purpose. Like, he's a more established guy. They're the younger ones. He should be giving them the rub. You know, that's the whole point of putting the stable together like that, is so the, you know, younger guys get a rub being with younger guys, but they're just used as a prop to get over the guy that's already over. Randy didn't need that, and it didn't help Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. So I just don't get that. And they did the same thing with the Miz Taraj. You know, granted, when they were the Miz Taraj and they come out to Miz's theme, so you know, you can't say like they didn't come out to a group thing or something like that, group music, because they all shared Miz's theme. But yeah, it's like the Miz, it's like the relationship between the Joker and Harley Quinn. You know, he kept them around because they're useful, but he didn't really care about them. And it's the same thing like Randy Orton with Legacy, or you know, Miz with the Miz Taraj. The way they operated, it was like, you know, he didn't care about them. He didn't care if they won or lost or what happened to them. He was just wanted them around because they could be useful to help him cheat to win. You know, when you break up the group, it does nothing for the other guys because they've gotten no rub. You know, and the guy that's supposed to be the bigger star of the group, you know, he was already a relatively established star. So again, like he's already been established. It doesn't help or hurt him at all. So I just don't understand why the WWE's thinking how they treat the groups like that.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title?
It's one of those decisions they make that you, okay, I didn't even hit the strike button.
It's
Kind of hoping I hit that moonsault, but yeah, bad. You know, WWE makes decisions that even as a fan, you know, you don't even have to be somebody from the inside, but as a fan, you just kind of like, what are they thinking? And like the way they treat a lot of the factions, that's how it goes. At least Legacy sometimes had that, like, you know, Batista and Randy Orton were definitely used as props to, you know, put over Triple H to keep him as champion. But at the same time, the Legacy group did also build up Randy Orton and Batista, so it didn't really seem to start, like, the whole thing with the factions. It didn't seem to start till after Legacy. And I just barely kicked out of the 3 there. Again, I'm talking
WWE in 2014.
Kind of too busy running my mouth talking. I'm not paying
Dallas
attention to
today.
the
They
match.
need to be ready to square off against a vicious individual.
What Bo Dallas has shown us is that he's willing to take
son
out
of a bitch.
anyone at any time. An opponent must be ready for anything once they've been identified as Dallas's opponent. I mean, before they even get in the ring.
Oh, and a snap there. That'll give you whiplash.
I mean, one has to hope that that's, could be too one of the things with the WWE that'll hopefully improve whenever Vince finally steps down or goes away, or you never know, maybe forced out of the company if things go wrong. If he gets too distracted with this XFL thing, the revival, and I'm pretty sure he's lost a controlling portion of stock interest that he used to have since he sold off a bunch of stocks to fund for the XFL. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't have that 51% anymore. So he could possibly, get removed by the board at some point now. What the hell was that? That's what I wanted to do.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh yeah. I'll reverse my super kick on me. I'll reverse your whatever charging move you were going to do into the corner on me. Oh, you keep reversing back and forth.
Beautiful technique. Looks like he started.
Wow, missed a bunch of reversals there. Holy crap, my head is almost orange. I do have a signature, so I was not able to hit there.
Inverted DDT. Oh boy, he is rolling. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Did I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit the reversal. I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, damn it. I lost the opportunity for a signature, but at least it switched to a finisher.
Here we go. We knew this was coming.
What? Oh, I was wondering why I was moving towards the Miz. He was distracting me, apparently. Not only did it make my focus go to the Miz, but it made me even walk over to him automatically.
Boom! Right between the eyes. What a punch! Haymaker connects. What is it that Bo Dallas is looking to do to change his luck at this point? You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys. This is where we find out
that's
who
not
the
good.
better man is. And at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
I could possibly, if I get the advantage, if I go for...
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly
If I go for my finisher, I might be able to get a pin on him, but I don't know if I want to use the finisher just yet. Oh, you bastard, he reversed that on me.
There's the cover. Can he do it? Kick out at two.
Ooh, that was close again.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
I don't know, man. I think I should hold off because I'm pretty close to getting another signature.
What a match this is.
I don't want to waste the finisher and then not get a pin.
When this guy's on, look out. He's making a statement here with this attack.
But that, it looked like he speared me, but it might have been like a DDT on him. I don't know how that went. Oh, stupid friggin' Miz. Ah, didn't work that time, buddy. What the hell?
Harsh impact.
How come I didn't? I kicked him. He should have been stunned enough for the signature.
Oh, that was a close call. Man, oh
Ah, yeah, that was. That's like the third close call pin I've had this match. I have two finishers now. Bo Dallas's head is red, so that's... There you go, give him a friggin' finisher. I might not need a second one, his head is red. Oh yeah, Miz interferes. I get a title match.
What the heck? Why would Miz punch Bo Dallas? Wait a minute! The Miz is a genius. Since he hit Bo, Buzz got disqualified and doesn't get an Intercontinental
But if I believe what Kurt Angle said, he didn't say that if he attacks me during the match. He just said if Miz gets involved. So I think I'm still going to get the Intercontinental match. But I think that's supposed to be the idea, was that he thought he, instead of like attacking me and getting a disqualification, so I still get the automatic title match by attacking Bo, I lose the match, so I don't get the title match, and he didn't interfere. But Kurt Angle's wording was, if he got involved in the match, I still get an Intercontinental title match. So I think that's how that's going to play out.
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
I guess I was wrong.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
So I'm going to make my own title?
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, I'm going to be a custom champion.
Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. Alright, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in
steel cage matches, no DQ matches, ladder matches, submission matches. Well, hell, I'm going to go no DQ matches so I can use pins. I don't know if I've been in a ladder match in this game. Cage matches, I'm not really a fan of the mechanics of submission matches. I've already lost, well, I lost one of them, and the other one I pretty much only won because of a cutscene. So let's go no DQ matches.
Thanks,
It'll be like a
man, you're the
hardcore
best.
title.
Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. But I gotta run. Thanks.
Alright, so I could talk to Sasha, B-Team, and The Miz.
Ugh. I can't believe what happened in your match with Bo Dallas. Somehow The Miz continues to find new ways to be the most annoying person on the planet.
I know, hey? Actually, I have a favor to ask. I'm debuting something big next week, and I was thinking it would be a good chance to have some fun at the expense of the A-list couple. But I would need your help. You in?
You're offering me a chance to make Miz and Maurice look like even bigger idiots? Yeah, I'm in.
So I'm gonna pretend to be like The Miz, and I'm sure she's gonna take Maurice's spot in that whole gimmick.
Just so you know, I still would have beaten you tonight, even if Miz didn't accidentally hit me in the face.
Oh please, I was about to pin your ass.
Yeah, it was a total accident.
How does it feel to be brainwashed by The Miz?
We're not brainwashed.
Yeah, I wouldn't say brainwashed, they were just suck-up sycophants.
Yeah, we have minds of our own.
So why you guys are talking in unison though?
Stop doing that. You first. No, you first.
Yeah, you're definitely not brainwashed. No, actually they weren't. Like I said, they were just kind of like sycophants. Like they were just trying to be the latcher on of somebody famous. Just technically what an entourage is.
It must really suck to think that you have everything going your way, only to have someone who's better looking, more famous, and more talented outsmart you in the end.
This isn't the end.
Triple H has spoken. Thanks to me, you lost the match and your title shot.
Maybe I lost my shot at your championship, but I'm going to be the first holder of a new title that's coming to Raw. Yeah, way to give out the secret,
dude. Are they
dude.
bringing back the Divas title?
I hope not. That stupid butterfly design. Not quite. You'll see. And of course, watch just my luck. I'll end up with a... Oh, I get to actually design it. I would say I'll end up with a title that has butterflies on it, but it looks like I get to design my own title. That's pretty cool. So there, I think that's the Divas title design, isn't it? The heart shape. That's AWA title. I don't know. The WWE uses that one a lot, but that looks like a US title shape. And that was a cruiserweight title, definitely Intercontinental title. Old one, because you can see the kind of shape of the WWE logos, like the old blocky 80s, early 90s logo. That was the Undisputed title. That's a John Cena spinner title. Stone Cold title, definitely by the shape. ECW, one of DCW's. No, there's the Divas title, the stupid little butterfly title. Old NXT Women's title. I don't know. It's a tough choice. Wow, the old, really old WWF. No, it would have just WWF title, I think. But that's one that Iron Sheik had and Bob Backlund and Hogan. Like Hogan was the last one, I think, to carry that title. The Raw Women's title. Maybe that kind of is not too bad. And then it goes back to the beginning. Let's go with the Undisputed title shape. Oh, so I can actually change the front plate design on that? I didn't realize that you could do that. I keep the actual belt part, but yeah, because I want to go back to the. I don't want to actually go back that far. Where were you? There you are. Side plate, strap design. Alright, so material. Leather? Leather on leather for a belt. Yeah, that would be probably within my price range. Maybe not. I don't even know if I could afford leather. Damaged metallic. Vinyl, steel bumped. Concrete, plastic. Rust wood. Denim. Crocodile scales. That's interesting material. Fabric. Rubber, glitter, carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is kind of actually interesting. It's something different. I'm gonna go with that. Just seeing what they have here for images, but I'm assuming a little WWE logo would probably be best to be put up at the very top of it. NWO for life. Too sweet. But yeah, if I could get like a WWE logo, can I shrink it? Oh, I can. Nice. I should have been keep the aspect ratio correct. One there and a little wider. I think the red. Yeah, let's shrink it like that. What is emboss? I have no idea what the emboss does. It doesn't even look like it's visually doing anything, so let's get out and confirm. So then we're going to add another image. Should be under custom. Since it is my title. Let's center the bottom. I leave the top, but you know, because it is, or from your guys' perspective, it's like an angle like that. So I'm going to try to center the bottom with the nameplate. Maybe there. Opacity. Nah. What's skew? Oh, I see. Kind of rotates it around. Let's get it. No. Back at 0. What the hell does emboss do? Colorless makes it interesting. Oh, I see. So does that mean how much depth it has to it? Like, yeah, how much raised? I see. Interesting. Interesting. I can't change the color, can I? I was trying to maybe consider making it. What the hell was that? So I can't change the color. But if I leave it like that, at least, then that's better. I was going to maybe make it like a silverish color, because I didn't want it all gold like that. But then that looks... Let's try a different material. Leather, damage, matte, vinyl. I might stick with the steel. Concrete, steel, bumped, rust. Definitely not the rust. Plastic, denim. Denim's maybe interesting. I don't know if it gets smaller, how that would look. Crocodile scales, glitter, rubber, carbon fiber. I think I should make it solid to contrast against the carbon fiber. I'm gonna go with steel. What happens if you emboss the other way? pretty much looks the same. Let's leave it like that. All right, and then our strap is obviously going to be a blue, as that is my favorite color, and I actually kind of like that blue, so that'll stay as it is. Let's go a nice leather. Ooh. Pattern. Oh, I see. Doesn't change the color. I mean, it changes the, like, it doesn't allow you to keep the color you choose, but it's a like a pattern overlaid over it. See if there's something blue. That's kind of interesting. And I want to go, yeah, to the big size belt. That's kind of interesting. I like that, but I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. I just wanted to see it back from a distance. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going with that. I'd rather have a solid blue. Maybe. It's kind of interesting again too, but no, I think I'm gonna go. I'll stick with the solid blue. Should it be 2 side plates or should I only have 1? Actually, I'm gonna go back to that. I don't want 2 side plates. I wish there isn't a preview. Oh, there is preview. So I need to get out. Yeah, but I don't want 2. Start back at 1. Alright. I think that's from the tag team titles, isn't it? But I only want 1 set of side plates. That's 5 as a possibility. Um, 14. I think I'm missing some because it goes from like 17 to 19. There's no 18. That's kind of interesting. Maybe. Maybe again. That looks to be the NXT North American title. Kind of the way the strap is. So we're back at 1. So stick with 5, maybe. That's not wide enough. Unless it's a little wider, yeah. And where was the ones? Or kind of arrow-like. Not necessarily those. I know the bigger end is there, but I might like that better if it was the other side. So we'll go. Go with that one, maybe. Alright, and then my... Oh, no. Yeah, we want to save. Accept. Side plate. Material will stick with the carbon fiber. Ew, no. I want to go. Images. I suppose if I had the two side plates, one of them could have been WWE, but I was definitely adding this. That's actually too tall. Alright. And material. We'll go with the steel. And our emboss. What happens if that goes colorless? Oh no, you really can't even see that at all. Unless I could add a outline to it, but we'll leave it like this. Right, side plate. Material will be the carbon fiber. Unfortunately, I did not count how much I enlarged it, so I'm going to have to, hopefully they match up. Emboss. We had to add 100, and material was the steel. They look close enough to me, at least. Championship name. Studio. I'm gonna go with Studio Championship. Oh, I was trying to go down to highlight backspace, but I guess you just had to hit. Oh, not backspace. I wanted actual space. I was thinking whether Studio Tom Championship or, I'm just gonna go with the Studio Championship. I wasn't expecting to have you design your own title during the career mode here. Where is... Oh, again, I was trying to go down to enter, but you gotta hit the button. Entrance name, champion. Oh. Alright, I guess you can't. Uncap. Studio. Oh, god damn it. Champion. Chip movie. Definitely nothing with you, because I don't like them. I guess the Extreme. Gemstar, thank you for the work. I appreciate that. Extreme, ultra violent. Fighting. Oh, I guess championship must be default. Yeah, trying to put together something that really sounds ridiculous. Fighting of Honor Championship. The Extreme Ultra Violent Fighting of Honor Championship. Gender cannot change this. Yeah, it seems kind of odd, you know. If you can only select a male for the story, why would you have the gender option? But probably because this is, similar to the regular make a title kind of thing. Single or tag? It's a single. Cruiserweight off. Technically, I'm a cruiserweight, but yeah, the storyline wise, I'm not. So, and title information, finalize. I have created my title. It's actually, I got that real quick. I might try to use that in my thumbnail real quick if I grabbed it in enough time. So let's see how this, to borrow the name from the group, I guess, this monstrosity of a title that I put together, see how it looks in practical application. Like all the arena lighting and stuff on it.
I am the Miz! And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice.
Where'd I get the Miz's jacket from?
That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Yeah, he does kind of wear something out of the
Matrix.
Matrix.
Foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm the Miz.
Hey, that was kind of like half lame, half funny. It's enough to get a chuckle out of me. I could actually see like a promo mocking the Miz being done like that in real WWE TV.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is
Which
impossible,
could be a good or bad sign about the state of the WWE's
is just not paying
writing.
attention to his own show. I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title.
Let's see how it looks. Definitely missing some text. Like maybe I should have put like champion on the bottom or something.
Since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, And then Triple H, back to your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas. I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life.
Yeah, it
It's
is
not pretend
2K19
time.
Miz.
You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
Oh,
You want to talk about pathetic?
that's a cheap shot.
I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
All right, so I get to walk with Elias again.
Anyone at any time. But you didn't
I need payback for losing to him in that backstage fight.
Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it.
Blake Dog, thank you so much for the follow.
Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
I hope you're doing good, Blake Dog. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
Oh yeah, that means I get to use weapons.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
Miz will be in Elias's corner then, and I got Sasha in mine.
Against an imposing adversary.
I just noticed Sasha's character model's got, you know, black roots. I could be wrong. I don't think she's ever been like that, at least what I've seen on WWE TV. I think she's always been pretty good about keeping her hair dyed purple so that, you know, it's all one solid color. But I could be wrong. I could have maybe missed that last year. Maybe she had some black mixed in.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match.
Seriously, that's the whole thing.
Extreme ultra-violent fighting of Honor Championship.
Yeah, my ridiculously awkward name.
This man always makes an impact. It's Buzz.
That was the whole thing again. Extreme ultra violent fighting for Honor Championship.
Earlier today, I noticed Buzz backstage checking out some vintage Bret Hart matches on the WWE Network. He's apparently a big admirer of the Hitman.
Oh, Buzz has good taste because when it comes to in-ring ability, there weren't too many better than the excellence of execution.
It's actually switch to this scene just real quick. I was hoping he still would have done some kind of like cool move. I was going to actually use that now for a thumbnail for YouTube when I upload the stream.
I'm so excited. I can tell.
I wasn't sure, like a generic championship entrance, what he was going to do, so if I have another match with the belt and stuff, I'll maybe have to try to grab another one. Take a still frame out of that, just make that the YouTube thumbnail.
Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias.
I'm like one of the few people I think that I liked Elias Sampson. I mean, it is kind of cool the reaction he gets out of the crowd, but I liked him better in NXT when he was the Drifter.
Listen, you guys know Elias's lullabies are the #1
And he had a last name too, it was Elias Sampson.
All right, I'll just answer my own question. Yeah, I knew that, if they are.
This might be my personal opinion, but yeah, I thought the Drifter gimmick was better than this whole walk with Elias thing, but you know, he gets a good reaction of the crowd, so who do I know? Hey, look at that up there. I even get a little graphic for my championship.
Introducing the challenger.
Oh, this could be good for a thumbnail.
Weighing in at 200.
Get rid of all the overlays. Look at that smile on Elias.
Introducing the champion from Connecticut.
Yeah, that could be good for a thumbnail.
205 pounds. He is the Extreme Ultraviolet Fighting of Honor champion, Tom.
That still makes me laugh with that ridiculous title name. I think probably the most fun part was kind of streaming all this stuff, stringing all those names together to make like a awkwardly long, ridiculous name.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation
Going a
on
little
Elias. It's completely
Young
unfair.
Bucks. I've been doing a lot of super kicks the last couple matches, so yeah, it's like a going all Young Bucks there and having a super kick party.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
Super kick!
Wow, Michael Cole is so excited. Super kick! Like, it's like, yeah, I don't see one of those too often.
Boom, right in the button.
Big
Right in the
punch
button.
finds its mark. Nailed it.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
Maybe not.
I didn't want to go to the top rope, but let's go for it. And long enough of a fall, I can see the knees going up, and I'm like, he reversed it.
Whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
Yeah, nice, I got him.
He wants no part of the outside, putting it all on the line.
And oh, nice kind of jumping punch. Hey, I still reversed on him. Nice.
Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ
You know what?
started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's
This is a no
head.
disqualification
Either
match.
that, or
Oh,
Corey's just
right.
making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
Back in from
Screw
the
you,
floor.
Miz. I was gonna grab something, a weapon. You can't grab one from
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
where the little LED screen is. I gotta go to the other side with the ring apron. Baseball bat. Yeah. Supposed to beat up the opponent, not the rope. Oh, I'm focused on the Miz. That's why. That's why those strings were wild.
Nice. Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
Scoop slam. Champ not looking good right now. But he's the champ for a reason. Going to take a whole heck of a lot more to stop him here tonight.
I totally missed that chop there. Oh, you.
But like you said, anything can happen.
Like I didn't register the button I pressed, and I just kept running at him.
Agreed. He's going for the pin, and he doesn't stay down for long. Too soon. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I was trying to see if I could trip him.
What a strike.
Haven't been able to do this in this game. They move to the ropes way too fast.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Alright, so let's now use the baseball bat I wanted to use.
This might be it. Oh my.
No grapple? I kind of missed that. You know, not the...
This is uncalled for.
How do you like that, Miz? But yeah, there's no grapple option.
Examples of that would have to be the honky tonk man's attitude.
Like you could swing, you're striking, you know, but there used to be grapple options. Like you could take the bat and maybe like, you know, wrap it around his throat, choke him kind of thing. Or oh, that's cool. The way that reversal went. Unless that's like, you know, more abilities that I need to get as I unlock and I level up, but right now that seems to me to be something that's missing from the game. I don't think I was focused on the right guy.
Beautiful technique.
Nice. Right between the eyes.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And again.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Come on, hit the finisher.
And Elias reverses it.
I don't know why I wasn't hitting a finisher there.
Oh, Buzz just barely
Nice.
got out of the way. When this guy's on, look out.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
I think he reversed a finisher. I might have two of them or a signature now, whatever. I think I might have got a signature, and he reversed that on me.
Beautiful. What a really great swinging neck breaker. He's looking for the win. This guy's a competitor.
Oh,
He's not going down
that was a close one, that's for sure.
There's a pin now.
Come on, you serious? When it was a lot harder, that's when I get the kick out, and the easier one, I missed all three options. Ah. That one was definitely on me.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see.
Alright, so I got a baseball bat from the right side.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a
I
match
think
on his turn.
not what I wanted to happen.
Journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess
Left side is a sledgehammer, I'm pretty sure. So if I want a chair, I got to go to the top of the ring.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Come on, get off me.
Impact. A concerned look on the face of the champ. He comes into this championship match with a full tank of gas and ready for a fight.
I wouldn't call for the...
Here's the cover. Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have
Yeah,
to think nerves will play a big
too
part
early
in
for
this
a
match,
pinfall.
which I think favors the champion.
Doesn't mean I
especially
can't screw it up
considering
for
how
the
many
kick
times
out.
The champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I'd agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say,
so
it's almost second nature at this point.
Get out of the ring. Should he come on the side? I wonder if Sasha would get involved. It is no disqualification, so both Sasha and The Miz can get involved in the match. And nothing can happen about it.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
A big fight feel inside this arena.
I'm not done beating him up with a chair.
Huge championship match, and so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their A games.
I'm just gonna whack the crap out of you.
Able to avoid damage.
Ooh, what impact!
I always keeps missing whatever's going on in the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This arena is electric right now.
Like how many times the last match did I reverse whenever he tried attacking me in the corner?
I think they're all anticipating a title change here tonight.
Cool your jets, Saxton. Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty of match to go.
This is what makes him one of the
I
best
can
in the
get a
business.
signature move on him. Can I?
He's
There we
not
go.
going to go
Oh,
quietly.
you...
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Stop reversing it on me. At least he doesn't get a signature or a finisher from that.
Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't
This
surprising
further
considering
beating
what's
is
on
just
the line
because
here
you
in this
reversed the
championship
signature move
match.
I was going to do on you.
Nobody controls the pace
And
of the match
definitely
quite
wild
like this
swings
guy.
out of nowhere.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he
I was ready to give him a counter.
He's got to get himself out of it now. I got to agree with you, Michael.
I thought he was going to jump off the top rope at me, but he called it off.
Hitting the gym twice daily in preparation for tonight. I heard the same thing, Seth.
Elias setting it up.
Ah, how do you like that, buddy? Let's see if I can get you with a signature this time. Come on, come on, come on. Don't reverse it.
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Pile driver. Spiked
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Can he finish the job?
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to
Stupid
the
friggin'
spine.
Miz. Yeah, how do you like that, buddy?
Boom, what impact.
At least I got a punch in on the Miz.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this
What the?
match.
I was trying to run in the ring.
disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here.
Come on, did I get, yeah, I was saying, I thought I got a reversal.
Oh, what a right. Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
I was tempted to still try to go for a finisher, but just get a little extra damage on him.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Why am I focused on the Miz? No, stop distracting me, Miz.
Oh boy, this
Nice.
is what makes him one of the best in the business.
I was saying, like, I didn't think it was going to give me a reversal option because of the fact that I was supposed to be distracted.
Elias is looking overwhelmed.
Hey, look at that, I got another signature.
In over his head.
Which means I can hit you with this for a second time, make you bleed.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Now,
The first one was brutal.
not give you a finisher because you're going to reverse the stuff on me.
Powerbomb. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 3. Against all odds.
And I
he's
totally
got
missed
the
all
victory.
three options, and I could have got the win. I should have gone for the pin right after the signature. That would have been it. Nope. I'm like, I'm just gonna. You know, I wanted to go for possibly what was unnecessary overkill.
I can't.
Oh, you stupid.
Believe Buzz
Elias.
just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias.
How about you go
It's completely
walk over in
unfair.
the corner right there,
I
huh?
actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his
Or I'll
opponent for a
walk
change.
into Elias there.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought
That was my own little
supposed to be biased, but I guess I was
arrogance there and stuff. I should have just tried to go for the pin after the second sit-out tombstone. It would have been enough.
Powerbomb.
I mean, overall, that for the most part went pretty well for a match for me.
Who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
Beautiful
Get him
technique.
down on the canvas, and we will go
Interesting move here. Taking the match to the outside.
get our good friend Mr. Steel Chair again. Oh, yeah.
To follow up
Look at the
Byron's
friggin'
earlier
referee.
point, the
What?
challenger
Why
has
am
to
I?
remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here.
Don't focus
in
on the
WWE.
referee. Don't
A
swing at the
loss here
referee.
could
Swing at
result in
Elias.
a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't
Why
the
not?
challenger's first rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here.
There you go. That's better. Seems like I was losing focus on Elias. I don't know why.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
No, I'm not done with it yet.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one.
as there are the shoulders are down.
Nope, didn't reverse the German that time.
The cover, and this one's history.
Wow.
What a win.
I totally missed that.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull
Stop.
one over on
I
his
still want the
opponents for a
chair.
change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match.
I'll wait for him to come out of the ring.
I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased.
Then I can target him when he comes in.
Oh, shows no mercy.
But yeah, there's no disqualifications. I am definitely using a weapon on him. I say be prepared for the counter.
The electric chair. Power bomb.
That time it didn't seem to give me an option. Either that or I just hit it at the wrong time, so I did it too early, so then I didn't even see the counter prompt. Stupid friggin' Elias.
Saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
Not looking good for the champ here. This could be the start of an ugly downward
There we go.
spiral if he's not careful. Oh,
Break up his momentum a little bit. That's all I need. Get back on the offense.
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope, including Santino.
I'm surprised that the commentators mentioned Santino Marella since he's not under contract with the WWE anymore. I mean, it's their intellectual property as a name, but still they normally don't like to acknowledge people who aren't with them anymore.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told.
Now Umaga's a little bit of a different story because they do kind of have a little bit of connection with all the Samoan family, especially with Roman Reigns, and you know Umaga's dead. It's not like he's working for somebody else, unfortunately.
Sources are, Corey, but it
Alright, so let's see if I can get a signature without him reversing. That's a no.
When this guy's on, look out.
Well, it's no disqualification, so he gave me a low blow.
Here he goes. This might be it.
Oh, and he hit the elbow.
Nobody does it quite like him. Elias better not waste this opportunity.
That must be a signature move of his, that elbow drop. Damn you, oh freaking Elias. Okay, this time let's forget the friggin' chair.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely
Let's just try to stay on him.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
A nice catch. It's a shame that I'm not the one that was doing it. Yeah, I gotta try to prevent him from definitely hitting any signatures or finishers.
This arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory.
Ooh, what impact. You gotta believe this one's over.
Where's a strong attack from the bottom? The legs and stuff, but just can't find out this time.
Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that
Like I said, I don't fully remember all the moves I chose.
I had dozens of people
I'll have to see what I'm going to get unlocked.
Calling and texting, just hoping I could get them tickets. That's how big his shoulders are down. And he doesn't stay down for long. It's way too early. On the shoulders here.
Nope.
And it could be a long way down.
Just a reversal. I'm not getting that one there.
Oh, look at that. Man, that hurts.
But yeah, I managed to get that. I wasn't entirely sure if I managed to get that one. Oh, that sucks.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those shoulders down for the win. And a kick out, not even.
So I did a reversal. I had the advantage, and I just totally lost the move and lost the advantage.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, he finally hit the running attack in the corner. But yeah, I gotta lose that. As much as I like it, the Brock spit punch there.
You're not crazy.
It just seems, it ends up being slow. Slow to set up, and it's barely worked in my favor, so.
Challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
Come on, Elias. Back in the ring, boy. Come on.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the
Yeah, he's not even, I don't even have him yellow yet.
This match. He's making a statement here with this attack.
And I bet you he's going to reverse this on me, isn't he? Yes, he is.
Nothing less, Cole. When this guy's on, look out.
Because the first time I always try to hit a signature, he always has to friggin' reverse it on me. Ooh, that one was close.
He's going for it all.
I had to do that just so he didn't hit me, because I knew he was going to go for his elbow drop signature. Can I? Oh, I'm climbing up really slow. I don't think I'm going to hit this.
WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer,
nope.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Referee stops the count.
Oh, looks like I got a rope break. I need to get out of the ring. So he has a finisher, which I believe he's going to go for.
Earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys.
Yeah, he's calling me up for the finisher.
Match up to this point, and this could be it.
I don't think I got a reversal.
This one's over, guys.
Nope. Oh, good, a rope break. Oh, thank you. And I've got a signature if I can get the advantage. That's not getting the advantage.
Trouble in paradise.
And it's not Kofi Kingston. I'm saying about him doing Trouble in Paradise.
He's cheating, ref. He's cheating. Stop being such a tattletale.
Oh, good. I got a kick out. But yeah, he's feet on the ropes. Come on, ref. You should have been watching that. Damn you.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Not what I wanted to do, but I was going to consider maybe top rope again.
Elias definitely starting to crack here. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
Right in the face. Destroyed.
Let's see if this is enough.
There it is. Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
2. Oh, come on. I want to do signature and a finisher.
And there's his speed paying off.
Oh, and he hit me in the balls again.
One of the best in the business.
It's going all Shinsuke Nakamura on me.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh, yeah, as I said, sure, this could, yeah, he's going for the top rope.
Here. Oh, an elbow drop. Here's his moment, Michael. Certainly a rip. Can he score?
Oh, this could be it.
And he got a near
Oh, I managed to get it. I'm still in the fight. Come on.
We've got a cover. There's the pinfall.
Oh, but he got it that time. Damn you, Elias. I don't know, maybe I should get the steel chair after all.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents.
I think if I
agree. We're so accustomed to seeing
lose
Buzz
this
at a
again,
disadvantage.
then that might be it for tonight. I don't know.
I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
If I succeed, then you know we'll have to see go after if I continue. I missed every single one of those opportunities.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly
But I think if I definitely lose again, then yeah, I might just take a break, continue it next week.
And the champ kicks out.
That's I almost lost right there. Let's get the baseball bat.
Ooh, what impact.
You know, it says pinfall or submission, but I could. What happens if I do a, count out if I kept him outside the ring?
Heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bump
Almost got the referee just because he got in the way.
Champ's starting to sweat, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Kind of went back and forth there a little bit. Went back into Elias's favor.
Boom! Right between the eyes.
A quick reversal by Elias.
Oh, Buzz just
That was right between the eyes for sure.
Boom, what impact. Elias
I thought for sure that wasn't me impacting him.
Sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll
Beat him down to the ground.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I don't want to lose again. I'll just keep whacking you with a baseball bat if I have to.
Tiring out there. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry. Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I think it's only going to get better.
I do have a finishing move now.
The champ's starting to falter a bit. I'm not sure how much more he... Elias setting it up!
Oh, boy!
That's the thing, it's like sometimes you just don't expect like when they're going to do something, what they're going to actually do to get the reversal.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Like I don't know if they're going to do a grapple, a strike, or... So it just throws me off sometimes.
There he goes.
I was going to consider dropping the baseball bat and giving the sunset flip powerbomb, but I'm like, nah, I'll just baseball bat and knock him off the ring apron.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are plenty of superstars with a vested interest in the outcome of this match.
Nope. Not what I'm looking for. Ah, there he goes with the Shinsuke Nakamura again, going with the low blow.
From that top turnbuckle. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Look at that harsh impact.
Did that kind of me reversing it? No, because he's got a finisher. Like, he didn't get the impact, but it's counting as him getting the impact. Are you freaking kidding me?
It's over. It's all over.
You know what? I said it was going to be the last try, but I don't like it kind of ending like that. One more.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
Shoulders on the mat. He got body on
I say if he got the pinfall right there.
Too soon. What a stomp. Good grief.
Sometimes when you're able to get the first pinfall, it's sometimes too, if you're really off with your timing on the first one, then it also throws you off on the second one. So sometimes it might be better to just let the first pinfall go and then, you know, wait for the second or maybe even the third.
Absorbing some offense here. Man. He's got the shoulders down. And an early kick out in this unusual matchup. Remarkable. This might be it. Oh, my.
Right there, that's for you, Miz. You're not taking my bat, Elias.
Guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went,
you know what?
From the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match. Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a
Can't seem to go out of the ring with the bat.
Beautiful technique.
I was going to actually consider maybe trying to go for the count out.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Come on. Nope, nope, not what I wanted. That's better.
Oh, nasty impact. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Put down the bat. Oh, come on.
Oh, Elias forced to play defense here. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump.
Yeah, this is what I want.
Here. Nothing to worry about.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think...
Yeah, I hit a signature.
Truly devastating, Cole.
Little Eddie Guerrero frog splash. Now I got him out of the ring. Curious what happens if I do go for the count out.
Oh, shows no mercy.
I could hit Sasha there actually.
Like a twisted heap. Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted
3.
heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
He's looking at it. Omega driver.
Nice.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
Keep counting. 8.
Judging from the feeling inside this arena, oh, come on. Don't
All right.
like this.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You do have to actually be pinfall or submission. Well, at least I won the match. I didn't score the objective.
I
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice.
Well, at least I get that question answered. Like, what happens if I got a count out?
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought
Kind of a weird little glitch there and stuff. Like Elias just like immediately kind of teleported over to the other side of me.
Oh, look at the... Man, that hurts.
But I think I definitely doing better with the weapon.
A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors
So I need
have
to
brought their A game.
get outside and get a weapon. But the bat or the chair?
This guy's dangerous in and out of the ring. And it looks like he wants to prove just that. He wants
No.
Hooked up.
I'm trying to grab a weapon to beat your ass with, Elias.
Right, Michael. This arena is electric right now. And I think part of it is
he's got him covered. And the champ
Good kick out.
Too soon.
Yeah, the ring. I'll grab the baseball bat because I'm right here. So we know, definitely no countouts.
Beautiful technique.
However, the longer I keep him on the outside of the ring, he can't actually pin me himself, though.
Sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory.
Nice. Elias got
out of with a bulldog.
Nick of time. Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in
yeah,
and
I say,
around
oh,
and texting,
hurry up and get him when he was, involved with a taunt. I did get an attack off, but at the same time, he reversed it.
Your friends actually think you have enough pull around here to get them tickets. Poor people. Down with a power bomb.
Looks like the physics there and stuff, like his head hit the turnbuckle. So unintentionally, like a variation of Seth Rollins' buckle bomb.
The most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Nice, finally got the reversal when the bigger move came. When it mattered, that's when he did the reversal. Well, not there, I guess. And he's going for a signature already.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship matchup. Here he goes. This might be it. Oh my.
And he hit it.
I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Jarring impact.
Surprised he didn't go for his finisher right there.
He's not going to go quietly. No.
That's where he went for it, and I reversed it. Finally, I reversed the finisher on somebody. Oh, you.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Why couldn't you turn around and swing at him?
Oh, a knee. Lights out. And there's the kick out. Too soon.
Need to get up off the mat. Just too close to the rope. I wanted to strike him, and I thought I wanted to do a springboard.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Oh, what impact.
Not doing good here.
Harsh impact.
I don't think I got the reversal. Nope. He's gonna go for a pin. Yeah.
I know anything is possible, but
Ooh, that was a close one. He's so close to getting another signature.
The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum. You gotta believe this.
Damn, my body and my head is red. I don't even have him yellow at all.
He's stalking his opponent.
I know he's gonna go for the signature. Nice, but I got a reversal on him.
Pace of a match, quite like this guy. Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie
Stupid
Guerrero
Miz.
to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's further proof that any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night.
Let's get out of here, break up the momentum.
Boom, right in the button.
We've seen champions
Get back on the
maybe
offense.
a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted
He
heap.
is freaking ass, like I said.
Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
I was not expecting to do that. I was expecting to do the RKO.
New champion, 2. Kicks out in time.
Oh, there's still a chance that we'll hear more from Elias.
Is it really that bad? He's upset about something, guys.
Oh,
When
freaking
isn't
Miz
he
again,
upset
come on.
about something?
Oh, boy. Oh, this could do it.
Oh, thankfully it's a rope break again.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he couldn't pick what corner to go to.
Here we go.
Oh, missed your signature twice.
That was a good idea.
Oh, Joker lover. Wow, thank you so much. Raid.
When this guy's on, look out.
I was not expecting that raid. Thank you so much.
What's gonna happen here? So let's do this. Oh, gosh. Sunset flip. Oh,
Yeah, wrestling enemy.
that's it. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
How did Overwatch go?
He wants no part of the outside.
I'm just kind of been getting my ass kicked here by Elias.
What is Buzz having?
Haven't been able to get the simple objective.
Ooh, what impact.
What a
So
comeback.
hopefully that could be enough to get the pinfall right here.
The cover with the title on the line.
What? No. Why did I didn't press the button to let go of the pinfall.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Trying to get the pinfall. It was a lot of fun. Did you kick ass like I said for you to do?
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
So it's not letting me get a... Nope, not letting me do a finisher from the top rope either. Screw it, I'll just do something. Come on, pinfall, please.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, finally.
And this one's history. What a
It's been tough getting past this match. I did kick ass awesome. I see because of your raid, I kicked ass. And I finally got through this match here.
Man, this was great. Almost forgot about this one.
It's actually funny because I was probably gonna wrap things up here myself, so get ready to go on another potential raid. Yeah, I'm bleeding. Well, a couple times I've done this match. He's bled, I bled, so we both bled. During the course of the career mode here, yeah, I ended up having created my own custom title.
What a grueling match.
Which when you had up different options to put together for the announcer to announce the title as. So I tried putting together the most ridiculous things I could put together to draw it out. So it's the Extreme Ultra Violence Fighting for Honor Championship. You're gonna get fined for that. Vince McMahon doesn't like when people bleed on TV. Well, thankfully it's a video game, not a TV, but yeah. Unless apparently it's, you know, you're in a match with Brock Lesnar and he wants Brock Lesnar to give you a concussion, then bleeding's okay. But yeah, so probably this is going to give us a cutscene. when we get to a point where it's gonna stop, then I'm gonna go raid myself. No, audio's bugged.
You showed up a few weeks ago on
Oh,
my
just delayed.
show, acting like you owned the place. You
While this
insult me
cutscene's running, I'm gonna
and
go
my
look for
wife,
somebody to
and
raid.
you cut every corner possible by creating your own title.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Lesnar myself.
Not to
That
mention forcing
gets
Elias
paid for
to
being
compete
lazy.
with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am.
Well, it's not even just being a part-timer. It's the fact that he openly admits that he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the company. He doesn't care about anything.
At Hell in the Cell,
Just the money. And
make believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in
it really is dumbfounded, like how much. Oh, you know what? I still actually Joker. I had your stream up, so technically I was part of the raid of myself.
I'm glad you two are finally
So
going
you know
to
what?
face off.
Just for humorous effect, I will
That's right. Maurice,
give
Elias,
myself a
and
rating
Mr.
mode.
will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his
yeah, it's
title
actually
stipulations,
next week.
which means it will be a no DQ match.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Let's find somebody to raid.
The wait
So
is
I'm gonna
over.
be in
This
a
one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. We have a real fan
myself
favorite
versus Miz in a no
versus The
DQ
Miz.
match. So that's gonna be the next
crowd
thing
is
up.
buzzing. Championship match on tap.
You know what? I'm not sure if I've ever raided him before, so we are going to raid Greatest Spinny.
That music can mean only one thing.
But before we go, so hopefully we can see something towards the title changing hands at Mania. Yeah, it's not likely. It seems very unlikely that it's going to change hands at the Royal Rumble. So more than likely, you're not going to see a title change till WrestleMania. But then again, Brock was already supposed to be gone, so who knows if Vince is going to change his mind again at the last minute. But we're going to run the credits, and then we'll go on a raid. There we go. Okay. I want to thank everybody for showing up. My laptop cooperates here when I'm trying to copy Spinny's name. And paste. We have raid coming up, and looks like I might have fallen behind at least the display on my computer. The credits are still showing up right now for the output and stuff. But yeah, so there will be no stream tomorrow because unfortunately it's going to be a 4-day work week for me. So I'll be going to work tomorrow night. And so I won't be back until Thursday. I'm going to stick with this schedule then for a little while, and I'll be back at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not entirely sure what I'll actually play then, but probably, I'm definitely starting Red Dead Redemption next week, so it might be that, I don't know if it's Thursday or Friday I'm going to be doing it, but definitely one day next week I'm starting Red Dead Redemption 2, which I've been looking forward to for a while, so hopefully it's good, and I'm going to like it, and I will see you then, but for now, let's go raid Spinny, and we will show him some love.